Hey everybody, so today I want to talk about the different input types on Rocksmith. Now the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there seems to be some confusion as to what the different input types do and how they work. So I thought I'd clear that up a bit. Now I've done a couple videos where I show how you can use a microphone on Rocksmith. I even show a direct input cable as well on Rocksmith. But today I want to focus on the input types and some other questions that I've seen floating around. So number one, let's talk about the three input types. So you have the Rocksmith real tone cable. That is where you use the cable that comes with your game or one that you purchase online and it is specifically meant for Rocksmith. It is so that you can use your guitar with Rocksmith. That is the as far as I'm concerned, it's the best way of doing it. You can do other ways. I've shown how to do other ways. I'll put a link. I'll actually have like a flash thing come across and say, here, this is other ways to do it. But that is the best way to do it. Now, microphone one, I'm going to skip over first because that's going to be my longest talk here. And the disconnected. So disconnected means you're disconnected. You're not getting any scores. You're not getting anything. I've heard a few people talk about disconnected mode and then splitting the cable. You're disconnected. You're not playing. You're more or less. You could sit there and watch and not do anything, and the game will go through the song like you were playing. You can have your guitar tuned completely incorrectly. It's not recording you. You're not getting scored on it. So that's like okay, I just want to be a participant. I don't really want to be part of this. That's what disconnected is. You can still do stuff with it. I don't think you can do riff repeater. You can't do any of the games because the games require you to actually have stuff. Probably session mode is gone, so you're pretty much just a participant. You're not an actual competitor. So that's disconnected. So when you say disconnected, that means you're not doing anything. So let's talk about the microphone thing. Now, some people are confused, thinking you have to have a microphone. Now, I have two cables. This is an actual microphone cable, USB. And this is a 1/4 inch. Actually, yeah, this is, I got my thumb on it. This is a 1/4 inch. Both are considered microphone cables. And the difference is that one you can actually plug into a microphone. The other one you can directly plug into whatever you want. So, let's see how's the best way to explain this. So what you can do is when you hook it up, you more or less, you can hook directly in, which is what I always recommend. You can use either a DI box if you have the XLR, the bigger, the fatter cable. You can do it with a microphone if you want. I recommend always, if you can go direct in, because then you'll get the best results. The other one is a straight, you plug into the guitar, plug it into the USB, and you play. That's how that one is designed. The other thing that came up, splitter. So that is a splitter. So as you can see, correct splitter for what you want to do is it has one. I don't know if it's showing very well. I'm trying my best here to. You can see it only has one ring. It's got the tip and then the sleeve. It does not have a middle. Does not have a middle piece. Like, I think I had another one floating around here. Yeah. Like that one. See, that one has a tip and then a ring and then a sleeve. That, my friends, is what you want. And this is comes in here and then it splits into these two, which are also mono. You can use one of these with your Rocksmith cable and then have the other end go into your amp. That's fine. Do I recommend doing this? I've never done it. Maybe I'll do a segment on it. The other thing is that you are taking your signal and you are lessening it. Like it is going to be lower than what it is coming out of the guitar, because it now has to go. It splits into two different directions. How much I couldn't tell you, but I do know that's the case. So you'll probably have to calibrate when you do it. And yeah, that's about it. I just want to clear this up. I do have a funny story that when I was trying this stuff, I thought, well, because I didn't realize that on the game you set where the input comes from, and since I'm running it on my studio computer, that's the one that I do everything with except for actually studio work. It's all my YouTube stuff is done on this one. I thought, oh, well, I have a microphone jack in the front. I wonder if I can use that. So I found myself fashioning like microphone things. I have tons of adapters. So like this one is a RCA jack to an 1/8 inch stereo. I have an RCA jack to a 1/8 inch mono. I have tons and tons of adapters floating around. I have 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch. I tried everything to see if I could get it to work. I was hoping so bad that it would work and that I could show it to you guys and say, look at this. Here's another way you can do it if you have a computer and you have this stuff. It didn't work. I tried through the line out in the back. I tried through the microphone jack in the front, and it just did not work. It just didn't register. When I tried to tune it, it registered, but when I tried to tune it, it kept telling me that I was wickedly out of tune, and I could not get it into proper tune. But I thought I'd share that with you. Another one of my crazy ideas that I was going to try. So I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again. Talk to you later. Bye. 'Cause your hair is a mess, and you really love fat in that dress.